What is up, guys? I want to talk about why promises are important for me and what I will teach my kids about it. So the first thing is about the importance of a promise. Now it can be something as small as throwing away the trash to something bigger like say save the world or coming back home alive, you know. And because of this, I always believe that promises are to be kept. If you know that you can't keep the promise or you are uncertain that you can, you should never make a promise because it's linked to hope. Now hope is something that a lot of us have, and promises, especially for someone to another person who needs, to look, they need something to look forward to, and you make a promise with them, they look forward to that promise. An example would be, a very fun example would be, I promise my daughter that no matter how busy I am, no matter how much things I have to get done, if I'm outside the house, I will return home by 6 p.m. sharp for dinner. And the routine would be while having dinner, I'll ask her about her day, how she's been, what she's feeling. Has she talked to anyone? Has anyone hurt her? And has she hurt anyone? No, because I want her to reflect, not just talk about her day, but I want her to reflect on her day herself. And maybe things that she wasn't clear about, or she wasn't sure, she was unsure, she wasn't feeling happy about, she can then analyze it in front of me and in front of her mom, and she'll be like, oh, actually I don't understand why this happened. And we as parents, we have the obligation, or in fact we actually do it because I do it because I want to. I would explain to her, okay, this happened because maybe you did this, maybe you hurt her feelings, maybe you hurt his feelings, maybe you said something that you shouldn't have said. That links to my promise to her to come home at 6 p.m. The most important thing here is, if you make a promise and you can't fulfill it, and you feel that it's not really a big deal, it is a big deal. Promises have meaning behind it, it has value. And if you take away that promise from if you take the value out of the promise from someone every single time, they will stop having hope altogether. They will stop having the light in their eyes. They will just go about their day without having a care in the world, only thinking that, oh, my life is just like this, I can't do jack shit. And me growing up, I've always been promised a lot of things that did not go through, that did not happen. And I can relate, when kids or when other people tell me that, or even if when I'm in the vicinity, I overhear a conversation, the kids will be like, oh, my parents, my dad promised me this, but he didn't do it in the end. My mom promised me this, but then they changed the promise. And I mean, it's just an example, but the overall, kids, especially your own kids, our own kids, when we promise them something, we are actually telling them, okay, because this is a promise, it is not just a promise between you and me. It's something that I will do for you, and I will get it done, and I will accomplish it, because my promise to you is more valuable than me telling you that I cannot come. You know what I'm saying? I cannot come to, like, if I promise you that I'm gonna go to your school to meet your teacher, then I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, last minute I have to go to work, I have this. Your work is not as important as your child. You know what I'm saying? No matter what people say, no matter what people judge you with, it's just their standards. Please tell yourself that you are a part of society, but you don't have to become society. You can be your own person, and you should always remember this. Promises are made to be kept. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. I'll check you out soon. Ciao.